Good Monday morning. I hope you all are recovering from the weekend nicely and are ready to forge ahead to our final draft submission for Project One. A couple things I mentioned in the last week's preview. If you didn't get any feedback, you would know that by Friday because that's when the feedback was due to email me and I would provide you feedback. No one did that. So hopefully you all got feedback, um, and were able to successfully complete your peer review and then the reflection assignment that was due last night. This week has two main assignments. The first is due on Wednesday, and that is the submission of the final draft of Project One. And then by Friday, you will have an initial post for our week 6 discussion board, Sunday, the peer replies. A couple things I want to draw your attention to. First is this video on proofreading tips. So before you submit your final essay, I would check out this. It's only a couple minutes long on some tips on how to best edit and proofread your document. The other thing that I need you to look at is this Project One revision checklist. All right. And so what this does is walk you through the content and structure of the essay. So making sure that your essay does this because this is what the rubric grades it on. Making sure that it's clear, making sure you provide evidence and analysis, making sure that you're using proper in-text citations for MLA and also a proper works cited page as well. Making sure that your essay is the full 900 words and that it's double spaced, etc. And making sure that you have a clear thesis and a clear conclusion. All right. It also recommends you have someone else read your essay to check for clarity and coherence, someone you trust, someone who will give you advice that's good. Um, yeah, and so that's basically it. And then so you'll submit the final draft again by Wednesday. Um, remember for this, late fees do add up. So if you're not going to be in on time, please email me beforehand. That way we can work something out. It is due by Wednesday night. Also, sorry for the snafu on the due date for the peer review. I loaded this. This is the course that we part-timers get loaded in, and for some reason it had decided that 10:20 in the morning was when it was due. I didn't check it. That's my bad. I neglected to do that. But it was fixed very quickly. So I do appreciate those of you who reached out. And as always, if you notice something fishy, please do reach out. I am only human as well, and so I make mistakes. So making sure that we're all on the same page is good. Okay, then I do feel like this is going to be another issue because a lot of you had the issue of not remembering where the assignment sheet was for Project One, and it was in week two. Project Two is in week three, and it is located right here. All right. And so for this project, what you're going to be doing is analyzing a discourse community. So this is the work that we're going to be starting after you submit your essay to on Wednesday. And the first discussion board has to do directly with this as well. And so for your second project, you're going to write a 1,200 word, it's about 5 full pages, analysis of a discourse community that is directly related to your academic major or future career. A discourse community is a group of people who share common goals, communicate using specialized language, and have their own ways of exchanging information. You will identify members of the community, its goals, methods of communication, and unique jargon, providing a detailed analysis based on your research. All the work leading up until that time, and it's a couple weeks, you will do short writing experiments, you will do discussion boards, all of that gears towards this essay. These are the requirements. This will show you how to do this. You will need 5 sources for this essay relevant to your discourse community. Um, But keep this, if I were you, I would download this document. Okay, you can download it by clicking this button here, downloading it to your computer. That way, you're not asking me on Sunday night when the rough draft is due, has been due, what you're supposed to write about. Okay, so this week for the discussion board, you're going to discuss your chosen discourse community. So the readings, all this, what is a discourse community, why it matters, reflections on the concept of discourse communities. These are integral to understanding what you're looking for. So make sure you're reading these and then do the discussion board. Again, the initial post is due Friday. Your two peer replies rather, are due on Sunday. So you're going to respond to this by answering which discourse community have you chosen to study this semester and why? What do you know about your discourse community at this point in the semester? What would you still like to find out? Do you know any members of this discourse community? Do you currently participate in this discourse community in any way? And what kind of writing do you expect to do in this community? What kind of writing is valued in this community? All right. If you are having trouble figuring out your discourse community or a discourse community that is pertinent to your career or to your major, email me with your ideas, your major, your career, and I will help you find one. Okay? Make sure you do that early. The first draft or the initial post is due by Friday. So once you've submitted your project one, shift the focus to this and get started. All right. As always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out via email or the messaging app here in Blackboard. All right. And that's it. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.